Hi and welcome to my channel. So today we have a problem which is consecutive free seeds. So we have one dataset called seed status and we want to create another dataset called free seeds from this seed status. So let me explain you this problem first. Given a dataset representing seed status where 1 indicates a free seed and 0 indicates a not free seed, how can you create a SAS program to count the number of consecutive free seeds? That means in this seed status dataset, we have some values and these values are 0 and 1. 0 means we don't have any free seed and 1 means we have free seed. And we have to count the free seeds that are coming consecutively. For example, if we look into this seed status dataset, we are getting two consecutive one here and their count is 2 because we have two consecutive seat available. So that is why their count is 2 in free seat dataset. After that we have this 0, that means we don't have any free seat. Again we have 3 consecutive free seats available. That is why its count is 3, which is reflecting in this free seats dataset. Again we have not free seat and then we have one free seat. So count is 1 in free seat. After that we have 0, that means not free seat, and then we have 4 free seats in seat status dataset. So that is why this 4 count is reflecting here. And then we have 2 not free seats and then we have 1 free seat. So this one is reflecting here. So let's see how we can solve this problem in our SAS studio. So here we have a seed dataset, and in this seed dataset we have an input variable called seed status and we have some values, and we are using double at the rate to input these values separate by space in columns. So let's run this dataset. So now we have our seed dataset. To solve this problem, I am creating one dataset called free seeds, and in this I am setting this dataset seeds. So to solve this problem, we can count all the 1 that are coming before this 0. So in this case, for this 0, our count is 2 because there are 2 1 that are coming before this 0. For the next 0, which is this one, because there are 3 1 that are coming before this 0, so we can say that our count is 3. We will follow this approach till the end, and this is how we will end up counting all the consecutive ones that are nothing but free consecutive seeds count. So to solve this problem, we can create a retain variable and we can name this as count, and initially we can give this value as 0, and we can say that if seed status is equal to 1, then do count plus 1. That means for every free seed, that is when status of the seeds is 1, we are incrementing the count. So, and we also have to output this count. So we can say that if seed status is equal to 0, then do if count is not equal to 0, then output. That means when we have some count and we are on the 0 number, that means if we count number of 1 before this 0 is 2, so that means count is 2 and this count is not equal to 0, and also our iteration is on the 0th value. So on this instance we are outputting our data, and after output we are also making this count as 0. Also let's print this using proc print. data equal to free seats run. So now let's run our code. So if you can see, currently we have 2, which is the sum of these two number. Then we have 3, which is the sum of these 3 consecutive seats. Then we have 1, because we have 1 seat. Then we have 4 seats, because we have 4 consecutive seats here. And then we have 1, because we have 1 seat here. So also we have skipped one condition in this code. Suppose if we have 1 in the end. So let's run this code. So we have now new dataset and we have 1 at the end. And let's try to run this code now. If you can see, we should get one more value here, which is 1. The reason is because we have one more seat. So it is not reflecting in our dataset. The reason is because we are only counting all the ones before 0. But for this number, we don't have any 0 after this. So to solve this issue, we can write one more condition. We can create end equal to end of data. And we can say that if end of data means we are at the end of data, and seat status is equal to 1. Then output. So now let's run this code again. You can see now we have this one here, and this code will be going to work for multiple ones as well. So now we have 3 1 at the end, and let's run this code. You can see now count is 3. So this is how you can solve this problem. I will be posting more challenges related to SAS. So please subscribe my channel and like this video. Thank you.